Moving on next, Arsenal. The Gunners. Well, what are you? You made a statement before we started. Clearly, you made a statement.
Yes. Wide
for
open.
Arsenal.
Yes.
You say Arsenal go do it.
Arsenal go win the Champions League.
Which season?
The confidence what they talk about.
Which season?
This one already play soon. What did they happen?
With the injuries, or if only the players come back.
If Arsenal get themselves, the players come back, Saka is sharp, everybody sharp, Arsenal go win the Champions League.
But when they navigate over PSV,
Maybe the last Champions League when Inter go final, nobody believes Inter go final.
After they navigate, come on for after the progress league PSV, now you imagine the midness.
It no matter.
You know, since this guy they talk this thing, I only want to come my head.
Wait till be that.
That Peter Obi video. I got the answer from a madman. I got the answer from a madman.
So you don't believe say your club will win the Champions League?
You walk it there. You walk it there.
Wow. Coming from a fan.
Listen,
Wow.
Listen, not if we are going to Madrid the final understandable, we are playing them if they would defeat PSV. If.
So you don't believe say Arsenal will beat PSV?
No.
Because of the injuries now.
You have to be realistic now. Let's leave Cruz and everything.
I don't think
Havertz
You
is
too
out.
BI, you don't believe say Arsenal will beat PSV?
Listen,
With the injuries, they cannot.
Havertz is out for the season.
Gabriel
Jesus is out for the season.
Who became Jesus before? That one day game before.
Stop
Martinelli now go come.
Martinelli is not fully fit. Trossard on and off player. This week is on. This week
Sterling
is on.
Sterling currently banking with Sterling Bank.
Yes, that one is supposed to go. They work for car wash or something.
But the beginning of this season, if they tell you say Arsenal go get this far, would you believe?
Even with Arsenal
believe
complete
Arsenal
squad.
Get this far.
Even with Arsenal
Where
complete squad.
Where
They cannot.
It's even where they are now is poorer than where they were last season.
See,
They are not
last
close.
2 seasons safe.
This season, Arsenal not pursue league.
Yes, so.
No, you don't forget last season.
I mean, don't forget
Is it last season? Last 2 seasons when they did top of the table for 254 days. Is it the last one or the last 2 seasons?
When we get post,
So they're not even getting better as it is
Even
now.
with Arsenal complete squad, bro. Forget that Champions League.
No. Hold on. Let's take it straight now.
Yes.
We're supposed to wake up for 1 hour. I think we have done 40 minutes already.
To just Man U
For
now.
only Man U.
I don't finish Man
The
U.
level of the problem in the club. But now, this is the main question now.
Yes.
Arsenal. On the top mail of this video, the question should be: hey, can you hear me? At the top mail of this video, the top mail, putting my pictures on this guy. Don't know. Most of me blue. So put in everything. I write.
It is.
Should Arsenal keep Arteta? That's the question I'm here for. Now, 5 years, only one Carling Cup, FA Cup.
Yes,
FA Cup.
With someone's squad.
Yes, like he said, it's in Emery squad with that, have you?
Yes.
Now, Arteta, has he proven that he should be the Arsenal coach for the next few years? Or you think this should be the last season for him in Arsenal? We'll start with Arsenal.
Yes, start
Now I
Arsenal.
want to hear from other people.
No, Arsenal, you tell us.
Okay. Now, I'll not be your baby. Too near me. It's too near me.
Comfort, man.
Now, I don't kiss and tell. So, I'm always, I always have mood swing whenever I remember Arteta. I'm always like, now I don't invest. I don't provoke. Now, the only time you won a trophy with this club was with Unai Emery's squad. And who delivered you that trophy? I think it was against Chelsea, if I'm not mistaken. Who delivered you that trophy? Aubameyang. A natural 9. Scored 2 goals and delivered you, the FA Cup. Yeah.
Yes.
And from there, you had problem with Lacazette. You had problem with Aubameyang. You always, from there, that is when I knew you had problem with 9.
Even Shaka.
Even Shaka. You did everything. No, Shaka was in the 9. You did everything in your power to make sure Aubameyang it wasn't bad. Right? Yeah. But you did everything to just frustrate him. And I think Aubameyang just renewed his contract to the club before you came in immediately. But you did everything to chase him away. Meaning you are a coach that doesn't love to play with a 9. Havertz is not a natural 9. You bought him. You saw he wasn't performing. And you wanted to prove a point that this club, I go play with that 9 and I go win trophy. And it hasn't worked for you.
Okay, hold on. Let me give you an example now. Because you have said this a million times. And now, what we need to know is the possibility of this working.
Yeah.
The best striker you need for Arsenal right now is who?
Right now,
Yes, if you are given a chance.
Yes.
if I'm giving a chance, Isak.
Isak, good.
Yes.
Isak comes into Arsenal right now. Martinelli on the left, Saka on the right.
Saka on the right.
The same Rice party and all
Odegaard,
that.
yeah.
You're winning the Premier League.
With Barcelona, no.
So, more problem, right?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so you are the areas you need to work on.
Left wing. Get a good left winger.
Like who?
Right?
Because you ask saying, I tell you something, you talk the players when you
Oh,
want.
my now.
So, like who?
Why you fast? Okay, now get me Isak top 9.
Top 9.
Saka on the left.
On the
Keep-
right?
Right, yes.
Sorry, Saka on the right. Keep Odegaard midfield. Normal. On the left, right, I will have someone like
Ademola. Will Ademola go for that?
I rather have Ademola. It's more attacking minded.
Oh, you want Leao?
He can take on players.
You want Leao? Rafael Leao.
So,
No.
So Ademola is, you take Ademola, Martinelli and Trossard?
By far.
So what do you-
By
so what do you-
far.
So you go pick Ademola
By
ahead of Martinelli and Trossard? I'm just asking anyway.
Jesus.
By foot
I just
distance.
ask.
I beg, please,
I just ask.
I beg, oh. Not that nigga talker. I beg. No be me. If I can call you, I beg. Jesus.
Listen, I watched
Whether you
Martinelli.
go pick Martinez.
Wait, listen to me. Wait, coach.
No. Let me talk first. Let me talk. Yes, you go pick Martinelli
Over
and Trossard over Ademola Lookman.
Stop now.
Okay, tell me your own. Tell me
Lookman,
what
Defend yourself.
you are in trouble.
Defend yourself.
You go F for say. If you don't sleep
Wait,
there this weekend.
wait.
For that Aja police station.
Listen.
Police go carry you to this week.
I watched Martinelli play and I asked myself if he's a Brazilian.
Definitely. There's a question mark.
He's playing like someone from Ecuador.
Wait.
Have you watched
Ademola
Martinelli
Lookman.
play recently?
Lookman on the place since now. What number can see Lookman?
Do you watch Lookman?
Did you watch
The
Lookman?
African
play?
best.
From where? From
The African best.
From Fulham.
They're not dash am African
From
best.
Fulham.
No
From
be dash
Leicester.
dash.
From which of the
No, man,
Lookman?
tell you.
Which of the Lookman?
Now don't do that rubbish when I get you for pass. Can't go inside Boniface, say Boniface not get talent. Now be here, you talk about that rubbish.
No.
So after that, you talk rubbish after the podcast, you get beauty for us.
No.
They take on you for outside.
I don't like.
I
don't like Lookman off.
What a worry
I don't like
you.
Lookman off, but I already watch Lookman since now. No be today be Lookman now.
So that Lookman, what do Lookman
No be
they
today be Lookman now. I know say yes, Lookman dey hot now or something. But no be today be Lookman now.
Adam Traore.
So Trossard and Martinelli good
How
than
many clubs
Lookman.
Lookman don go?
Bodybuilder.
I will take Adam Traore over Martinelli.
Where?
At least
Martinelli-
I don't say
Martinelli- what a Lookman they go.
your end products are rubbish most times. But he can take on players. He can carry the ball.
Lookman
He
go
can
play 70
speed.
games, 60 of them heavy man of the match. Not try for your life
If I be
again.
coach, I go turn Martinelli to defender.
Forget that
May
thing
they
job.
play- may they
Lookman
play-
don
may
tell you.
they
Look, this Lookman what they talk. Lookman no be today. Lookman no be this Atalanta.
So
Lookman.
do you know that players?
He don't tell now, but now
Wait,
you're talking
wait,
about
wait,
this
wait,
thing.
Players they
Oh, yeah,
pick
wait,
for most
wait,
times and
wait,
at the later
wait.
For how many
Yeah,
clubs
yeah,
we broke?
Oh yeah, wait.
For Fulham, for Leicester, for where? For where?
Black man, Man U
Come on.
fan. When Vardy take pick form, when was he at his peak? How old was he? How old was Vardy when he picked form?
Okay.
When
When
he
you
left
just go
certain
call
win.
us all they talk. Which time he pick from?
Eh.
Like no, I remind you
This
just now.
year,
Yes.
hold on.
Yes.
This year dreadlock. And the what you get. Now what you get. Why now you to make money? Yes,
Now man you give me dreadlock. Now man you give me
This year
dreadlock.
dreadlock. And the what you get. Now what you get. But
man
what you say the buy those yours. You say hi.
Nah.
Why never use your own?
Nah, man,
Everybody
man,
at
you-
their time. So if Lookman picks at Atalanta, you can't say because he picked and not be good player.
He has
Lookman.
been Atlanta best player.
Hold on, let me
for
not tell you. Let me
this
tell you.
season, Last season.
Hold on. Let me tell you. I will quote it anywhere. Hear me. I say it straight here. The Premier League does not have a left winger that is better than Lookman.
Okay.
The entire Premier League now.
Yeah.
Not get left winger where they inform.
We
where
agree.
good pass Lookman.
I disagree. Anyway.
Okay, cut two.
We
Come
agree.
on,
We
come
agree
on,
with him.
come on,
We
that's
agree
better.
with him.
Yes.
Diaz.
Is that
Diaz.
Yeah, Ruben Diaz.
Is that
100.
Luis Diaz?
100.
Better than who?
100.
What a worry you know.
No. I want you to too.
100.
Okay. Do you agree with him? Do you agree with
A
100.
player that will match close to
100.
him. I
Lookman.
think Mitoma will match close to him.
Mitoma.
they're players.
Man, Mitoma.
They're players.
Mitoma very mad.
Lookman is our own. Yes.
Mitoma will match
Once-
close to
It's
him.
still Mitoma beat Aluba the other time.
Hold on. Let me tell you. I can't tell you now. players are built differently.
Yes.
Some will be good, skillful wise.
True.
Diaz is so good with speed, dribbles,
Goals.
but he does not score as good as Gakpo.
Okay. True.
The same left wing, right? So if you talk of dribbles, Mitoma beats Lookman hands down.
Goals is there.
But as an all-round player, I take Lookman ahead of
What do you mean by right
Mitoma.
player?
All-round,
You don't see that
everything.
goal with
Explain
Thomas
all round.
score
Everything.
against. You don't see that goal
Listen,
with
every coach
Shalom.
will have, like the way every coach will
Say, Mitoma don't do that 2 years or 3 years. They don't they copy the cassette, they pick how many people they who don't suffer.
They never agree sell am now. Arsenal won't go
They
for
don't gree
am.
sell am.
Is that-
They don't agree sell am now.
You know,
Arsenal
say
won't
how
go
Saudi
for
carry
am.
come. Saudi carry 80 million come. They
Saudi, they not go sell to Saudi. It's a young
Why
boy.
they don't sell to Saudi?
Why go sell to Saudi?
They
Why
don't
would
want
they sell
money.
to Saudi?
The
I
player
don't know.
don't
It's selling
the
club.
player don't want to go
Is it
there.
not
That
money?
is
That
selling
goal is
club. They
tough.
want money.
The player don't want to go there. At
What
all.
you say?
Mitoma, that go with chop Chaloba. That one is
Okay,
gonna
no
go later.
problem, no problem. No, you dey craze for the highlighter bin.
I swear that go with chop Chaloba. That go with chop Chaloba. That man go
You
later.
dey craze.
Against Chelsea.
I swear the moment.
Against
I
Chelsea.
swear.
That
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 goal is
should
Chop
be Mitoma
Chaloba.
best goal in his life.
As in that go with chop
yes.
Chaloba.
Yes.
Oh yeah, hold on now. So back to you. Left wing, you say you prefer. They don't give me Mitoma now.
I'll take Mitoma. I'll take
Mitoma, so Mitoma,
Yeah.
Isak,
Isaac, Saka, standard, no
That's
no
all.
changes, nothing.
No
Soccer,
touch-
soccer,
no
something.
touch in the defense,
Soccer,
abi?
soccer, something.
no touch in the defense, have you?
I think I need a right back.
Right back ahead
Yes.
of Timber.
Yes.
So a right back, a left winger, and a top 9. Arsenal wins the league.
Sorry, not a right back, a left back.
Luis Kelly is there now.
Stop that. Stop. I'm done
And
with
the flow
the
is there.
inexperience.
Okay, Calafiori.
I'm done with the inexperience. I'm done with the inexperience. Get me a left back, leave the right back, top 9 and left wing. That's all. Every other thing, start. Moreno, get out of the fucking club, man.
Okay, no, I won't know because now there's a difference between Arteta lacking some players and Arteta having the what do you call it now? The courage, having that is it charisma as a word, that to show that this is the man that can deliver. Because you can't say Arsenal would have a coach based on just winning Premier League. They still need a coach that they think can win a Champions League. Because that's one of the things that they know that the team that is insult them way. Exactly. I think if that's an Arsenal fan now, which one you go pick? They pick a Champions League ahead of Premier League.
Yeah, big Champions League.
Definitely, because they've won the Premier League before.
But any coach
In
that
fact,
is capable of winning the Premier League
They haven't win Premier League
It's
in a
capable
way
of
where
winning
we say
Champions
nobody fit do one unbeaten.
up to today.
Up to today.
Chelsea father not
You
trying.
understand?
Old news.
So they probably old news.
Old
Chelsea
news.
father not trying.
You understand?
Old
So
news.
now they probably want to win a Champions League. So if you put in the Mitoma, Isak, a right back,
I'm winning Champions straight up.
you're winning a Premier League
Straight
and
up.
Champions League.
Straight up.
So that means Arteta is not the problem. It's just
Arteta is the problem.
no. That means if he buys the player
If he buys the
it's good
strikers,
enough.
it's good enough.
to win the Champions
I
League.
swear, get me a striker next season. I'm supporting Arteta 100%.
But do you think Arteta has been supported enough?
Yes.
How many
Yes.
transfer windows?
Yes.
has he-
700 million
Yes.
spent.
far.
man.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, he has been supported enough.
Listen, this is my problem with Arsenal fans. Now you are going for the board. The board has given you over 700 million. You didn't buy a single
Exactly,
striker.
that's his problem.
So why are you complaining that
Exactly.
funds were not released for you in this January? Why didn't you buy a striker with inside the 700? You did buy a national 9.
Doesn't
A
go for
number nine.
priorities.
A national 9. You don't know your priorities.
Doesn't
Go into the window now again. It will wait for Harvard to come back from injury.
Yeah.
He's going to go for he's going to go for a defender or a midfielder. Look at Liverpool now.
Yeah.
If 3 of their players are injured, you still have a solid front.
Yes.
At least maybe 2 people representing at the front. Arsenal, we have only 2 injuries at the front.
Okay, good. Now I'm gonna ask you another question, man. Hold on.
Good.
Now, if he buys, let's say there's a Mitoma, there's an Isak, and
Saka on the right.
Saka on the right wing back. Let me give you one of the best right wing back in the world.
No, I have Timber. I'm okay with Timber.
Timber.
I'm
Okay,
okay
left
with
wing
Timber.
back. Left wing back. Let's say, let me give you like a Dimarco of Inter Milan.
Okay, I'll take that.
Take that.
Experience-wise,
Okay,
yes, good.
good. Now you have these 4 players coming to the team. How about your bench? Now your bench would be Martinelli,
Yes.
Trossard.
Yes.
Do you trust Trossard to be your bench? Trossard, Havertz, Martinelli.
We always knew Trossard has always been good from the bench. He has never been a starter. Look at all the games Arsenal came from behind or something. It was where we needed Trossard.
Yeah.
It's like he knows how to sit.
He has been a Solomon Kalou.
Yes, he knows how to sit and study the game. He knows how to sit and
Kalou for
study the
72
game.
minutes.
So-
Let go by every year.
I'm okay with those players on the bench. I can't see my starting 11. I'm seeing Martinelli. You can't raise your head and run. You are always like this.
You look
don't
at
have-
it.
Why do you have a problem with Martinelli now? Why do you?
Arsenal don't have anybody
You
that
don't
can
like
shoot from
Martinelli at
outside the 18. What a shame. Arsenal don't have a single player that can shoot outside the 18. Arsenal don't
So
get.
do you accept
set
those
piece
players
taker.
as your bench players
Yes,
to winning
I
the
do.
Premier League and Champions League?
Yes.
So meaning if God forbid an injury comes for the Isak, Calvas will not be the striker.
As a second striker.
Yes.
Second striker.
Yes.
It's not
He
bad.
can come in as a.
Now if Isak gets an injury,
Yes.
Yes.
Calvas will be your second striker.
Second striker,
I'm
yes.
okay with, yes, I'm okay with that.
If the Mitoma get injury, Martinelli will be
Martinelli
your
come,
second.
yes.
Okay.
Because one, there is always competition. So when these people are in the first team, and you have these good
So
people,
that
on
means
the
to an
bench-
extent you still see Calvas as a 9.
No, as a first 9. As a first, listen. There is a say. My father usually says something. He says, when the preferable is not available, you make the available preferable. That's what I'm going for.
Good, that's what I'm telling you. Now that
Yes.
you are saying that is the situation that you will be managing.
Yes.
But when the available becomes desirable, means that preferable is not there. You are just using the available.
Exactly.
Good. So I'm asking you now that since Calvas will not be the second striker, then the Isak, God forbid, he can't get injury. Cannot
Yes.
like injury for football. He can't get injury.
Yes.
Now the available can't be Calvas.
Yes.
Are you okay with it?
I'm okay with it.
All right. No
It's,
problem.
it's okay to have Harvard come from the bench, you know. Sometimes he just need a little bit of that sluggish. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, so now Arteta out of the Carling Cup, out of the FA Cup,
Out of the Premier League.
out of the
Straight up.
out of the Premier League.
Yes.
Out of the
11
Champions
points.
League.
11 points now.
You will be out of the Champions League.
11 points now. I'm most likely going to be. No, I'm okay. They're most likely going to be out of the Champions League if he meets Real Madrid because they are going to meet Real Madrid.
Why would I believe say Arsenal go lose?
So
to
now,
Madrid like
no,
that?
hold on. Not
Why
be
do you
that,
make have Atletico Madrid and win Real Madrid?
no, not be that they would
After
go.
ya.
Not be that they would go. Mo say like this now. Arteta not going to win Champions League because he's not going to win it. Not because I swear his squad is not there.
Yeah, the squad is not
You
there. True.
understand? He cannot even win.
We are trying to be realistic.
Arsenal cannot win Atletico Madrid.
Stop her.
You not fit.
Stop am.
Why?
that-
Arsenal
if
and
that
Atletico Madrid are mate.
If that Real Madrid, fine.
Wait,
Atletico Madrid.
Can Arsenal win Atletico Madrid?
My last now. I'm
Alvarez,
last now.
Solot, Griezmann.
Why? Why
You know
not?
fit oh.
You know, don't point you
You know
well.
fit oh.
They don't point you
Say
well.
Arsenal no go.
You know fit even
Hey,
with your
God.
current, even with your full squad.
You don't fit.
You know fit.
With the full squad, with Saka, Alvarez, everything.
Atletico Madrid.
What are
Atletico
you?
Madrid defense.
That's
You
just the
don't
matter
fit
of
oh.
See this one,
They get
oh.
defense past you.
Wait oh.
They get defense past you.
They get attack
They
past
get
you.
attack past
The
you.
guy with the first pass.
They get defense past
Who's that
Arsenal.
defense? Wait. I want to talk to the Chelsea fan. Who get that?
No, they're not. They not get defense.
No, they're
Don't
not
worry.
getting defense, so they're not
That
getting
Gabriel and Saliba,
Gabriel,
those
Gabriel
boys.
and Saliba.
Gabriel and Saliba,
Timber.
Timber, those boys.
Stop now.
Something did there. But now,
No
hold
be
on.
Premier League.
Now,
we dey
only
talk.
attack.
Na Champions League.
Only
we dey
attack
talk.
where they get pass
Let me
us.
correct it. Let me correct what you
Only
want to say.
attack
Let me
where they
correct
get
it.
pass us.
Arsenal get better defenders than them.
And
But
midfielders.
hold on, but they will defend better than Arsenal.
Yes.
I agree.
Well said.
You understand?
Yes.
Because it's
But they
Simone.
have better midfielders. Now they attack those
Money
people get
will
past Arsenal.
defend is if
Nah,
Simone
defense in the
defend
play.
you, your enemy not
They don't have a
get you.
midfielder
Yes.
that is stronger than Rice that is stronger than
Seven-
Thomas
7 minutes.
Partey.
7
When it comes to
Declan Rice.
defensive
No.
midfield.
Declan Rice, that guy is on fire too.
So now, if Arsenal, now we have 7 minutes to go. Now, if Arteta does not deliver the Champions League and the Premier League,
And if he doesn't go for a striker, Nigeria should go.
hold on, you wouldn't know if he's going to strengthen all these areas you are looking for.
Yes.
Arteta is a stubborn man. He can just get a striker and like it's okay. You understand? If he puts only one striker in the team, do you still want to keep him or you should go?
No, I don't want to keep him.
You should go.
Yeah, he believes in watch players.
And if he goes, who's coach there your eye?
right now, honestly, I don't want to go back to square one where we start losing like Mayu. But winning trophies.
May your hand
Wait,
may your hand not go for
Direct
Amorim.
shot.
See the
Shot,
difference
shot
now.
taking.
See the difference now. Mayu are not winning games, but they are winning trophies. Now Ten Hag can tell you, oh, I didn't win the league. I'm losing games. I gave
win Carling
Mayu
Cup and
FA
FA Cup.
Cup. I gave
Two
Mayu
trophies.
Carling Cup. Right?
Yeah.
You are winning matches. You nothing to show for. It could be like say you dey work, no end result.
So which coach you
sometimes-
want?
So which coach you want? I mean, you want
Attire.
Emery back.
You want Guavon? Which coach you want?
Honestly, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know.
So meaning Arteta has probably done the
Arteta.
job to the point where. What do you think before we go? You never really talk about the Arsenal situation. Do you think they should keep him or it's time for him to go? He has not proven himself enough.
I think at some point, to some extent, he has proven himself to be this kind of nearly there manager. All right,
yeah.
He has learned from Guardiola. He has copied Guardiola philosophy and everything. Give him 1 season. Give him that striker where in the fine. Give him 1 season.
Tell me we go give and I go demand.
No, yes, just give him 1
If you don't
season.
demand,
Give him that striker when they fine. If he doesn't deliver, then boot him out.
Yeah.
Good. So
That's
meaning
what I think.
before we can conclude, if Arteta is a failure, he needs to work with his striker.
Yes.
Give him
But
a
now,
out
in
and nine.
5 years, Arteta did not look like someone who believes that you need to play football with a 9.
Yes.
He has not cried out for it. He has not complained of it. Atletico Madrid coach, they give Atletico Madrid coach early this season, Solot and Alvarez. Those two are like 70 million. They need like 140 million. Knock to striker giver. Yeah, Griezmann see they would have managed a striker.
Yes, so.
They say knock the two
But
give us
before Alan come out, before Alan come, Man City be they play without.
It was just 1 season.
It was 1 season.
It was 1 season.
They played the first nine.
The first nine.
With Foden.
Before Alan
And the only
come.
reason
Yes.
why Pep did that was
And because that
he
Pep-
wanted. The only reason why Pep did that, he wanted Haaland. So if he had
had
bought
to
a
wait.
striker,
Yeah.
he for nothing buy Haaland. So he had to wait, say, okay, man, risk him. And it worked. But now you don't risk him first is the second
Because
season,
there was a
third
release
season.
clause of 30 something million.
Yes.
So you have to wait for the release clause, maybe buy and cheaper and all that. So that's what it is. Now before we go for Arsenal, before we round up for Arsenal, what would you like to say in terms of the current season? Where does the hope lies? What's the last hope?
No,
of
there's nothing for the season left. Nothing for the season. I will be. It's just like waiting for a horse that can fly. You know, we are now in fairy tales. There's no Champions League. Just forget that thing. Leave all those Igbo talk. Also, like Igbo talk. Who does smoke Canadian?
I don't tell you, no even smoke Canadian this year. Arsenal feel winner.
And now, lastly, before we go, I want to ask you again. There was so much criticism of Arteta not managing the West Ham game well. Going forward to the next game with their valuable players, who is your front three?
Arteta should go and play that first 9. Since he doesn't want a striker. Because look at the
striker
squad.
not there, not the understanding question.
There's nobody.
Going on to your next game now.
Listen. There's nobody manageable that you can convert. If you look at Chelsea's squad now, if Nicolas Jackson is not there, there's a way you can convert some people to as you go and play that position first. There's nobody in Arsenal team.
So
currently.
meaning if there's nobody, then any result that comes right now
We take
should
it
be
like that.
Yes, and it should
And
not
I will
it should
continue
not be-
blaming it on Arteta.
Why?
Because he could have made all these things available.
What if you get only that single 9 and the person can't get injured? What do you want to talk?
Who works with a single 9?
Maybe you say Caravas go there.
No, listen now. If he was working with a single 9, which is Isak, let's say he had Isak for example.
Okay, Caravas
Isak could have been
Okay,
available.
I get it.
But he knew his problem before
He
the
knew
season
his problem.
started.
He doesn't want to play with 9.
So guys, thank you very much. That's for Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Please remember to hit the like button, subscribe button, support us, very important. And always try and come around, enjoy this YouTube channel where I'm going to give you very sweet and supernatural osmosis that's going to go into your skin to skin. That's what we give to you here. No, just play. Thank you very much for myself, from Excessive, Mike Way.
we're not
No, that one we're going to talk. Mike Way and Ebuka. Thank you very much. God bless you guys. What time?